What's up, guys? Welcome to this week's episode of Zyba Games. Real quick, I'm sorry we missed last week. We'll make it up to you, I promise. I don't know how, but we'll do it. This is episode... Just wrote it down, 36?
Is it 36? That's my God. Yes. Is it 36?
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah, I checked the audio recordings. Yeah.
Wow. 36.
Episode 36. Psychotics is here. Josh is here. Fi's here. Queso's here. Man, look, everybody's going to be here in a bit. Eventually, they'll get here, right? But, you guys, I've been having a lot of internet problems. Last week was terrible. Yeah. When I have internet problems, it affects me like mentally, like bad. Like I don't want to do anything when it happens. And so it's a little better right now. So if you're watching live, you'll see the little drops every once in a while, but it's better than it was. So, but this is episode 30. I just said 6. I almost messed up again.
36.
Yeah, we love your faces. We're glad you guys are all here. This is Zyba Games. Obviously, if you guys know what we do Xbox news and talk about things that are Xboxy, and then a little bit of everything else. If you guys want, you can check out our socials. You know, Twitter, Insta, Facebook, the good stuff. Also, we have all these videos go up on YouTube and besides Zyba.Games.
Yes.
With me, as always, the one talking right now. Yogami's with us. Yogami, how are you today?
I'm doing good. Not bad. Not bad at all. What about you? Better since your internet's kind of working?
Yes, and I feel like I finally kind of caught up. Like, what's it called? With the whole work thing. Like,
oh, yeah. You were super busy.
This was week 2 of esports, right? Like official esports. So we had like competitions this week.
Yeah.
It was a bad week for them. But we don't need to talk about that. That doesn't. We'll just say nobody won.
Okay.
That's fine. In the 4 different competitions we had, nobody won. It's okay. It happens. There's really good people out there. Also, we don't recruit for this yet, and some other schools already have started doing like actual recruiting for it. We just grab from like the what's on campus, or from interest, I guess. Interest grabs. That's the word. That's a word, right?
Yeah.
What's up, your boy Wiggles?
Wiggles.
So yeah, right now, like I said, we do like Valorant, and then we have 3 competitors for Super Smash Bros.
Right.
Next semester is gonna be better though. So we're planning on having an Overwatch team. We're planning on having a Rocket League team. We're planning on like 5 Smash Kids.
Nice.
A Valorant team and a League of Legends team.
Wow.
And some people are talking about wanting to get in. I think next semester they're bringing in NBA 2Ks next semester.
Man.
Sure. And so.
Interesting.
Yeah, Josh, we actually have one good kid that just came out. Well, esports pay out enough to fund scholarships. So there's not enough payout, right? But because of the way that they work, right? So we have what's the word I want to use? Nah, I lost the words. Most of the junior colleges don't do football anymore. A lot of them dropped football recently. And so they have funds still, and they've been putting them into different things, like increasing things. But our school was big on like, whoa, wait a minute, we could do this. And then they're like, we could actually turn this into recruitment, because who doesn't want to go to school to play video games, right?
Yeah, right.
So that's what
I do.
And so I got permission. It's not big scholarships, but I got permission to bring in or to give. I think I got 12 scholarships next semester for $250 a piece, which isn't a lot, but we're jokingly, like behind the scenes, referring to it as the "Hey, look, ma, this is what I'm doing."
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're like, all you do is play video games. Why are you competing in video games? Like, ma, I got a scholarship for it though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Hey, I'm long out of school. I'll go back to school to play video games.
It'd be super cool, man. But
yeah.
And then next semester, next year, right? So next fall semester, I got permission to bring in. It's like 24 $250 scholarships.
Nice.
But it doesn't mean it has to be 24 $250. It could be some of them. Like I could have 1,000, right? Like and then the other ones. Who gets sponsor money? We don't have sponsors yet. And the sponsor money is weird, right? Because you have to be different with schools, because schools have like their systems and it has to go through different things. That's a whole nother conversation. We'll figure that out eventually. I don't know. I'm not worried about that yet. Right now, maybe I'll reach out to Gamer Goo and I'll tell them we'll put their name on their jersey. I don't know.
There you go.
I'll say Yogami You guys, Yogami, use code Yogami for GamerGoo. There you go. I did. I do not regret it. It actually, listen. I know I'm talking a lot. I just drank a soda. Sorry.
That's all right.
I feel good, man. I feel good right now. But yeah, so like GamerGoo is like putting imagine putting lotion on your hands, but your hand never goes oily, but then it never also goes dry. It's just like a happy medium. It's just like smooth hands.
Interesting. I think everybody has a different description of it. There's some people in my community use it. Again, that's one of the main reasons why I reached out to GamerGoo for the partnership. And it's good though. I'm glad that you liked it. I'm glad it seems to work.
Get that good Yogami discount. What's up, Cryptic? Thanks for that. That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. It smells good though.
Yeah. Boy, Wiggles.
But I don't need to tell the story.
Your girl uses it all the time, Wiggles. She long before I even got the partnership. Yeah.
It's not that expensive. Like that really wasn't expensive. So I got the 3-pack, right? So you got to pick your 3. And I think it was like, I don't remember, $20, wasn't it?
Oh, right. Yeah. Yes, yeah. She lives by it's what he says. Yeah.
Well, see, I haven't really done anything sweaty yet, but I actually bought it just to give to the kids at the school so that they could use it just because, I don't know.
She says.
Now that I'm.
He says every time she gets on Apex, she throws them on. Dang. Yeah. She's not messing around.
I bought these for those kids though because it's like, now that I'm an adult, I can buy the things that I wanted to buy. And like, I remember back in, we joked about this before, right? Like when I was a, I don't know, teenager or whatever, we'd have like G Fuel was still around. Like everybody was like, oh, it's so cool. And like, I always wanted to try it, but I never had money.
Right.
Or I wanted to like scuff controllers. I wanted a scuff controller because they were cool. I didn't have it. And then,
and by the way, we might want to point out that this podcast is not sponsored at all by GamerGoo.
By nothing.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by anybody. This is not
we're sponsored by our community. That's
it. Yeah, this is not a paid advertisement or anything. Although we wish it was. So if anybody's listening, maybe we're open. Yeah, but this is not a paid. We're just just want to make sure we point that out in case YouTube or somebody comes back and goes, "Hey, what?"
Speaking of sponsors. Today's episode sponsored by Patreon supporters.
That's right.
Guys, so we'll bring everybody back on here. We'll say the list at the end. But yeah. You got what have you been playing this week?
This week
I have played a lot of games this week.
This week I played mostly Destiny, but I also continued playing our game of the week that we did a couple of weeks ago. Also played some Forza Horizon 4. Yeah. But I played a lot of our game of the week, and I was surprises me. And we'll talk about that, but it totally surprised me. Yeah.
It was. Yeah. We'll talk about it. Man, dude, I played Destiny because we play Destiny. That's what we do sometimes.
Right.
I played Rocket League. Actually, really, I didn't play any games until about Wednesday this week.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Actually, Thursday. I don't think I started playing games on Thursday. I was just gone. I'd work until work again. And normally I have a window, but because Tuesday I was gonna play games on Tuesday, but Chip needed me to come do something. I don't remember what it was at the gaming stuff, the esports stuff. So I went and we updated computers till like 2:00 in the morning. It was a great time. Wasn't that fun? But it happened. But I've been playing that Stream Raiders, bro.
I know you've been trying to get me on it, and
I'm on it right now. I don't want to tell you that I'm playing it right now, but I'm probably it's kind of up in the background right now. Look, let me get my chest real quick. I got a gold chest, got some troops. It's Clash of Clans meets a small streaming game. I don't know.
Yeah. See, and I never was interested in Clash of Clans. I think that's why.
Really?
Yeah, I never was interested in that game. Never.
Dude, oh man, me, Bobo, Chip, dude, JD was in there, dude. We all went hard for a long time, man.
Yeah.
What was the game that we played? You awkward?
Wait, okay, it's not like tower defense, is it?
No. It's like there's just you see all the troops on the map, and as you you just put troops on the map. Every 5 minutes, each person watching or playing can put one troop on the map. There's about a 30-minute period between matches, so you can put 6 people on. You level them up by like end of battle rewards, whatever. So you get like scrolls, and then you can pay to upgrade your troops.
Right.
There's a battle pass, but the battle pass just makes it so you can get more things to level up things faster. And I don't know, it's just kind of fun. I've met a lot of really cool streamers just doing it too. Like I just go in there and like sometimes I'm like, oh man, I need to find someone to play or someone that's playing. I like click it and I'm like, oh, who is this guy? I was like, oh, he's playing it. I'm going to watch his stream.
Yeah, I watched it.
That's kind of what gave me my MMO Twitch, was because I did that.
Really? I don't know what it is about those games. They do not appeal to me at all. I even watching people.
Because you could just put it in the background though. It's like it plays.
But I think that's even what's even more unappealing. Is just something that I don't know what it is about that. I don't.
Do you? Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. It's always on, and then, but here's what's weird is that I used to play a game back in the day that I would leave in the background. So you doesn't need any more distract. That is true. 5. That is true. So the game The Sims, right? So back in the day, the company Maxis, they used to make Sim City, which they had it on Xbox for a while. So they had Sim City. And then they had another game that was called A-Train. And what it was this basically was like Sim City. It's the same company, but you built your city up around building a train system around the city for transportation, not just transportation, but also like, transporting goods, mass transit, different things. And you build your city up based on how well that you placed your train system around the city. And so this was a while back. This was like late 90s, early 2000s that I would play this. And it was one of those games that you could leave it going in the background, because once you set things up, you need to let the city thrive and live. And then you start seeing problems like a fire breaks out or one neighborhood starts to lose money and you got I got to get the train system better over there. You know what I mean? So that was one of those games that I would leave on. But this was like back then. I don't know why. I think I just kind of got away from those kind of games. And
that's fair.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
I know they've been doing a lot of what are they called? Paid streamers for this game.
Yeah. Yeah, there are some people that I had to turn off their notifications on YouTube because I'm like, yo, why am I every 2 hours I'm getting a notification on YouTube of you putting well, it wasn't this game. It was the Genshin or Genshin Impact, whatever. And I was like, why am I seeing this? So I had to turn off notifications. It's like,
follow you for something else.
Yeah, I don't follow you for this, and I'm not interested in playing this clone of whatever. But and I've watched a lot of people. Let me tell you, Wiggles, you boy Wiggles in chat says I need to get into YouTube more. Never really. This past couple of years, I'd say past 3 years, I have watched more YouTube than I ever probably several in the years combined, because I'm building up my YouTube channel. So I decided to watch a bunch of YouTube channels to just kind of get some ideas and see, just same way I did with streaming, just seeing what people were doing, what works and what I like and what I don't like. Now I watch YouTube more than I watch Netflix, more than I watch Hulu, more than I watch Amazon Prime. Like, I'm on YouTube all day long. There's a lot of garbage on there, but there's so much good stuff. If you really look for it, you can find it, some really quality content that I personally think is better than produced content. Some of it is better and more entertaining than produced content like you would find on Netflix or a streaming series or something. There's some good stuff on there, man. Yeah.
It's true. You're wrong. I've been put my time on there.
Yeah.
Sorry, just so sneaky. I went deep. You had me thinking. I was like, man. You started talking about Fail Army, and then I was talking about how much.
Yeah.
Fail Army.
And Fail Army is like, to me, Fail Army is just fluff. It's just like That's just passing time stuff. I'm talking like really good, funny content, like individual streamers that put up some really good stuff. And but I've been watching a lot of YouTube, mainly again because I'm going to be going on vacation later this probably next month. Not from streaming or the podcast, but just from my actual job. And I'm going to use that time to put up a bunch of YouTube content that I've been working on and build some momentum for the YouTube channel. So
there we go.
And I'd like to see if I can, because I have such a great community. The streaming community is so good. I mean, like Wiggles, Five, Cheesehead, everybody in here, Josh, we have really good people. So I'm thinking if I can put that content in a different format, maybe we can get more people that think that way or like that type of stuff to come,
I go to who was watching? So I was watching, when I started playing Stream Raiders, I was watching, his name's Jabba's Garrett on Twitch. He's like a pretty big streamer, like GTA roleplay and stuff and like Red Dead and some other stuff. I'm like watching his stream, dude. His chat's going pretty fast, right? Whatever, and everyone's playing the games, and I just kept seeing like, probably in a good 5-minute period, I saw like 10 different people coming and be like, "Hey, like, how come you stopped making Red Dead videos?" Or like, "I always watch your Red Dead videos," and like, he's like, "Oh, I don't make those anymore. That game's kind of dead." And I was just like, you don't really think about that, but like,
yeah.
The reason why YouTube is such a important tool with content creation is because it's always there.
Yeah, it's always there.
Literally, what is it that they were? Who was I talking about it? Evergreen content, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't go away.
Doesn't go away until you go on there and delete it.
Sometimes things get outdated, right? Most things get outdated pretty quick, but yeah, people just.
Well, I was looking up. I mean, just the other day, I never changed my guitar strings. I always take them to a shop and have it done, and. I wanted to this was last night. I was like, I need to change the guitar string. I can't remember. I know the basics of how to do it, but I don't want to do it the wrong way. So I go onto YouTube, and one of the best videos I found was from 12 years ago.
Dang.
It's still there. The quality was garbage, but it was a really good video. So it's so much. There's so much stuff on there.
I learned to change a car in a starter in a '95 Corolla. From a YouTube video. I've actually done it before on I had an old Dodge Dakota back in the days that I had to work on all the time. But my wife's car started went bad, and then I watched a video and I was like, I bet I can figure this out. I can't be that hard. I watched it, figured it out, did it, fixed it. It was good to go. I was like,
well, Wiggles does bring up a good point. He says that's his thing is it's overwhelming sometimes, and that's true. There is so much content on there. They're always putting it in your face, watch this, suggesting videos to you. So what I do is I focus on specific topics and I watch those topics and then get suggestions from there, follow some channels. So Wiggles, I'll send you some suggestions of some gaming stuff, at least if you want, in the Discord. So just message me. I'll send you some good stuff to watch.
It's true. You will.
Speaking of YouTube, I found out something interesting today on YouTube about Xbox. So there was what I'll do is I'll put the link in the Discord channel or in the YouTube channel. But there was a guy I watched today, and he what he did was he had the OG Xbox. He had an Xbox One X, and he had an Xbox Series X.
Speed comparisons.
Yes, I watched the speed comparison, and he had a Series X, and what he did was he started them all up. He opened up Destiny 2, and he was basically in the when he was orbiting, right? He was just in the orbit. So when he had just started up the game, so he took it from orbit and he went into the tower and to main area in the tower and clicked it and timed it how long it took to go from orbit to land and successfully land in the tower, not just fly in, all the way land in the tower to where you appear in the tower, right?
Yeah.
So the Xbox One, the OG Xbox One was
a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
It was 2 minutes. It was 2 minutes and was it 2 minutes and 10 seconds or 2 minutes and 20 seconds? I think it was 2 minutes and 10 seconds or something like that, right? Then the Xbox One X was a minute and 20 seconds. And the Series X was 44 seconds.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And now you gotta imagine too, though. They're not even. They're
not optimized. Yeah, they're not optimized. He said that's what he said. It's like this is not even optimized.
Wait till they optimize it. That shit's in 10 seconds, dude. I mean, shit is. Dang,
yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool.
10 seconds. You're like, bloop, oh.
And you know that there's a screen that usually, like when you fly in, it goes to a black screen, and then you go to you landing a tower. That black screen was like just a blip. So it's pretty fast.
Dang.
It's pretty dang fast.
That's Swanrise.
Hey, Swanrise.
Dude, we're so close. That's one thing that we can talk about. That's what I want to talk about this weekend. It was one of the main ones. Let's talk about how all these people have been getting consoles.
Yeah.
Xbox, dude. That's when I was trying to make it an adult conversation. I was like, let's not do that. But MD still, I was gonna say, like, you just sometimes just whip it out, put it on the table when you're confident. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what they're doing though. Like, they're so confident in what they have.
Yeah. What's up, CJ?
They're giving it to people that are like normally like PlayStation dudes.
Yeah.
Right? That's what she said. No, like so. Greg Miller, he's the guy Kind of Funny Games. I always watch Kind of Funny Games stuff. All their stuff, they do really good stuff. But like they sent him, he's like hard PlayStation, like all the time. Like they have a show called PS I Love You. They just barely started an Xbox show. Like
right,
they're like 10 episodes in, I think. But like yeah, they all PlayStation, all everything. They sent him one, and he's like, I don't want to play anything else. Like, I want to take my Avengers save and take it over to my Xbox. Like because I don't want to play on this. I don't want to play on these old consoles.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they're using pre-builds. That's not even like an official Xbox.
Right.
Like that's just like what they had at the point. They're like, oh, we got these ready, and they're like, oh, we're gonna change this, change that, and this.
Right.
Dude, we are so close.
I know. This is a few weeks away, dude.
I can almost see it on the calendar, like by looking at October. It's like it's right there under that line.
Yeah.
Next line down.
Yeah, just a few weeks away.
Tuesday the 10th. I'm feeling kind of sick that day already. Like I have this like weird feeling I might be sick that day.
You think so? Well.
Right, 5? I love that 5 says, I noticed that PS guys being targeted. Also seeing comments starting with bit of PlayStation guy, but Series X.
Yeah.
Do we really need a new console right now?
Yes.
I mean, yeah. Those old consoles. Xboxes are old, man.
The consumer is being milked hard.
I mean, I've had my Series X for a long time.
I have too. I've been on Xbox since it came out, so it is time for.
I'm ready for a new one.
I mean, we just talked about the load times in Destiny 2 are ridiculous, right? And just the difference between an Xbox OG Xbox and the Xbox One X are significant. Just those differences, right? It's like half. So, I'm ready.
We're being milked. I think we've waited long enough.
Also, nobody is forced to buy anything. You don't have to get the new Xbox One. You can still keep your Xbox One X and play the games.
Yeah, what MD saying? Upgrade is different than brand new. But is it that what it? I mean, is it really going brand new? I mean, it's like going to the Series X is just upgrading at this point. The way the Xbox is doing it, like. I mean, you don't have to switch. You could stay on your Xbox One. You want to stay OG? I mean, you're good for the next few years. Your favorite part of it. Dang. Did I lose you in audio?
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, that was weird.
No.
You were quiet.
No. I was just listening. I was reading chat and listening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm here.
It's just, I don't know. It's not even like a new. It's a new console. But really, it's almost like we stayed in the same generation. But it's like the new improved generation. I don't know how to explain it, dude. It's just cool the way we're doing it. And PlayStation, I'm not hating on. I'm excited for PlayStation.
I'm getting one. So
know their games are gonna look bad. Like everything's gonna be great, dude. Like gaming is, especially like Microsoft is finally deciding, hey. We need to do something because we're getting stomped out. And I think this generation is going to be I think leaps and bounds. Like it's just gonna keep going up from here.
Yeah.
I think PlayStation's gonna get kicked into gear right here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm ready for a new console. I really am. I'm ready for something new. And but I do question like when people are, hey, what's up, Czar Larry? When people are talking 8K and stuff, I think that's just too much. Like even Phil Spencer was saying something a few weeks ago.
This week.
Yeah, 8K is just like, why, man? Why do you need? Nobody needs 8K. And
we're ages away.
Yeah, and then I mean, we're not even really to the point where we can stream 4K, like we're streaming HD. You know, like you could get on YouTube and you could find some videos at a 4K, and if your internet is good, like mine is, but I don't have 4K TVs, but you can watch it. But again, that's when I think things are getting a little bit higher. Like I was just looking at TVs the other day, and I was looking at TVs, and the price of some 4K TVs are ridiculous. Yeah. Just ridiculous. I'm like, why that? Why? And in a few years, they're going to be less than half of what that price is for the same quality device. So we'll see. That's where I think we're starting to. That's go beyond what we really need when they're talking 8K. I think 4K is cool, but like you said earlier, 1080 with 60 FPS, that's enough for me.
Give me 140 frames per second.
Hey, 140, I'll take that too. I'll be fine with 1080.
Hey, check this out. I know I was kind of mad about this. Is there any day one games worth getting? Wait, let's answer that question real quick. Nope. Nope. Because I mean, you can play them all on other consoles.
Yeah, it's true.
Not coming out at launch.
It's true.
Like that was like the big fight. Like PlayStation was like, everyone's like, you going next gen because all these games are only gonna be played there. But the PlayStation's like, by the way, did we forget to mention they're coming out on PS4 too? Hey, my bad.
Yeah.
And so there's reasons, right? We talk about the load time and stuff. Like, I'm excited. I'm gonna turn Destiny on day one, Destiny 2. Especially because the new expansion comes out that day. Like, new expansion and new console same day. Man, I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
What time to be left? Hey, so this just came out too the other day, just so you know.
Uh-oh.
Xbox just announced that their 90-day Elite Series 2, what's the word I want? I lost it.
Uh-oh.
90-day warranty. Got pushed to a year.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Which is good because I told you what happened to my first Elite, right?
Just so happens that Xbox is getting a lawsuit right now with the Elite Series 2 controller for stick drift and not fixing it.
Oh, I didn't have that. I had a piece fall off like right after getting it, and then when I contacted them to try and fix it, they had no option for me to have it fixed.
Yep.
So yeah. But I got another one anyway.
Fire, dude.
Yeah, I'm all about Cyberpunk. I found out some other interesting info you might find.
Hit me.
So, it's been a very crazy year in so many different ways. And one of those crazy things that happened was obviously Mixer shutting down with no warning to anybody. No warning. Yeah. And they just threw us over or tried to throw some of those who would go over the fence to Facebook. Am I bitter? A little bit, but
a little bit.
I looked up some stats, and the total Twitch still is like super dominant, crazy dominant, right? Yeah. So totals our Twitch has 63. So almost 64% of total hours watched. YouTube has about 23%, and Facebook is still at the bottom with about 14%, right? That's just hours watched. But when it comes to total hours streamed,
real numbers though? I'm just kidding, sorry.
Well, it's based on Streamlabs quarterly reports. Anybody can look this up, by the way.
I'm just saying, are the numbers real or not?
Yeah, I was going to get to that. The total hours streamed, right? This is something else too, is that Twitch is 91%. Facebook is 5, almost 6%, YouTube gaming is almost 6%, and Facebook is 3%. And when it's unique channels, Facebook is 2%. And YouTube is about 8%, Twitch is 90%. So Twitch is still leading like this, like crazy. And I was reading another article that said one of the reasons why they were saying that a lot of the Mixer people chose not to go to Facebook, more chose not to than did. And one of the reasons that they stated was because of the trust issues, which, I already have a problem with that anyway.
Oh, yeah.
And so when we were talking about we've talked the past few weeks when we see somebody go, oh, look, I guess got 30,000 followers on Twitch or on Facebook. And we're like, what? In 2 months, in 3 months, in 4 months, you got 20,000. What? And then you go and you look at these things and you see these and you look at the stats. Like when I look at my pages and I see all these fake follows and follows from countries that don't come into my chat, and clearly, and it's the dominant. Like, for example, my DJ channel has about 10,000 followers. Well, that's the gaming channel. The DJ channel has 10,000 followers. I would say 6,000 of them are all from one African country. That's just one African country.
That whole country was like, yo, Yogomi.
Just that one country, right?
Everybody followed
that, and that doesn't include the other African countries that take up other percentage of it. Dude, and then we get to the US.
Though, and you found out that you were like a superstar over there.
I'd be like, I'm like, why don't you come to the stream then? But then like the same thing with the gaming channel, which I've never streamed on. The majority, over half of the followers, quote unquote, are from India.
Accounts that clicked a button.
Yeah, they're from India, and so over half. That's way more than and then the U.S. is still like third on the list. So there's a lot of just so much fakery on this. But it was interesting to find these stats to see that Twitch has its problems. Twitch is going through a bunch of things right now. They're dealing with a lot of it's in the news, but a lot of questionable behavior. Decisions. There's a lot of racism and sexism going on in the
they picked up some dude just recently. They partnered, and everybody was like, "What?"
We don't
talk about names.
We won't say names, but they were like, "What?"
Everyone's like,
Yeah. And
I even was like, "Oh."
It's really interesting, and I've said this before, but it's almost like the people that do the worst things or the most controversial and questionable and just call them bad things, they're the ones that seem to get rewarded because they have so many numbers of people that want to see these terrible things.
Yeah.
And that's just so weird. Like, let's reward them because, hey, they're potential customers for whoever we put the ads up for, It's just weird. I know this might be a little touchy, but, I just thought about this when I was looking at these numbers this week, and I was like, very interesting.
No, I totally agree with you, man. That's how it is. And as I was telling you, I was like, you remember, I had this conversation with that one streamer. Like, come in, like, I get it. I don't have a lot of followers on Twitch, like what you had on Mix or whatever.
Right.
But I had good numbers when we left. We don't need to talk about how those were happening. Whatever. I got a partner. People question it. Whatever. They're like, I have 470 followers. I mean, you only have 470 followers. You got a check mark. I'm like, dude. I was like, if you only knew how much I had worked the other 3 years before I got.
Yeah. It's not like you just started. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, my numbers don't show anymore, but that's because my other platform just decided it was time to close the door.
Right.
But I went into that kid stream and he's like, well, that doesn't make sense. I was like, that's not fair. I'm like, dude, I was like, you're gonna find out things aren't fair. And like 20 minutes later, he's having this conversation where he's like, what the heck? How come this guy got, like, in the stream raiders? How come this guy got this? How come this guy got this? How come this guy got this? And I'm like,
prime example.
You can be the number one, like, person that played that game. You streamed that game more than anybody else. But if you don't have the numbers, the companies don't care.
It doesn't matter.
They appreciate you.
Yeah. And your content,
you're not making them money.
Exactly. Your quality, the work, the quality, because there's one thing I take pride in, it is the work and the quality that I put into my streams. And I'm not here saying that my quality is better than anyone else's. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I make an effort to put a level of quality into my streams that meets my standards, whatever my standards are, not anybody else's, right? So, but I do put a lot of work into it. But I do see people that are like blowing up that like they just turned the camera on and just like started playing the game, you know, like they didn't add anything, they didn't do anything extra.
I was watching a World of Warcraft streamer. I went in, I was like watching the stream. It legit looks like this man's got a gaming laptop set up. And he's playing World of Warcraft like the lowest bit rate possible.
Yeah.
This guy's got like 500 people watching.
Yeah.
He's got like 20,000 followers. I was like, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, you know.
I was like,
and it doesn't make me go, well, I'm not going to put the work in. I'm not going. That's not because I don't do it for the follows or the numbers. Like I do it because I love creating content, and at the end of the day, I want to be proud of what I've done. If nobody else is, even if people look at it and go, well, I would have done this or you should have done that. Yeah, well, I didn't. You can go do that on your stream. I'm proud of what I did, right? Yeah. And so at that point, you just put it out there, and if they like it, they like it.
What an Xbox podcast we're having today.
I know. But it is weird to see people that aren't barely doing anything, and they've got like, I watched a stream the other night and this guy was sitting there and he had 14,000 viewer like people live at the one time. I was like, what? And so I was like, what is going on in this stream? So I went into the stream and it was like, wait, that's all? What am I missing? Did I miss something? Like I just, but that's just how it is. That's the nature of this.
Well, we kind of talked about it too. I mean, we've talked about it before, I think even on this, but a large part of like, you can work as hard as you want in streaming. You could be the hardest working person, but it doesn't mean that you're going to blow up like somebody else.
That's true.
I want to say streaming is, I want 25% hard work, 75% luck.
Yeah, it is. Hey, King Gothalion, him and Shroud have both said it. They right there on stream. When somebody asked King like how he said, dude, the first thing he said was luck, luck. And Shroud just said a few weeks ago, or he was talking about like, I'm sitting here doing nothing. I'm sitting on my butt doing nothing. He's like, I'm lucky to be like, first of all, he gets it. He's very, very humble. He admits it, he says
like, he's amazing at every game.
But he's super crazy good at every game, right? It's like, it's like when I watch God, I'm like, how does this guy, why, how? Like, why can't I be that good at a game? Okay, I'll just have to be good at other stuff, But yeah, Shroud is he's a great gamer, you know what I mean? But it is a matter, but that doesn't mean that there aren't other great gamers out there. They're just not, they're just not getting they aren't in the right place at the right time, Yep. And you got to be, if you're going to get to that status, that's where you got to be. And,
I don't even know saying, what's up, Slay? He said,
what's up, Slay?
Shroud is so good at shooters. I don't even know if good is the word.
Yeah.
I don't even like watching him because it's upsetting. I don't understand. Like, I try so hard. I was like, and you just make it look easy, man.
It does. It does. So, he makes it look super easy.
Other Xbox news.
Sorry.
There really wasn't a lot. Like we know the consoles are out.
Mm-hmm.
People are loving them. Mm-hmm. They got out. They're in the wild.
They're in the wild.
There's a video. If you guys want to go on YouTube, you can check. There has been a video of an unboxing video. So somebody, because the Xboxes are already in warehouses.
Mm-hmm.
So the pallets are already coming in. Of course, people are gonna take them, right?
Yeah, of course.
Somebody took one. There's a box opening. It actually looks really cool. I love the look of it. And they opened the box. Like I was like, man, there's a lot of empty space in that box.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of filling it with like unnecessary cardboard tubes, you should see how they made it look. Like I was like, all right, I want to open that box. Like I was like, oh, because like it's like you got me. Did you see any of those videos?
Yeah, I've been watching a bunch.
Where like the Xbox is like held in the middle of the box.
Yeah.
Not like completely surrounded. It's held. Like it's got things holding it on the side, like the top and the bottom. But like, I was like, yeah, that's sick, dude. I was like, all right, you guys win. That's cool. Dude, imagine the size of this PlayStation box though. Like, dude, I can't even. We walking out with a TV box, bro.
But I don't think I'm gonna lay my Xbox down. I want it to stand up the whole time.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm gonna do it on the PlayStation too.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And apparently the whole ordeal to get that to lay down, it seems like a lot of work anyway.
I wanted to stand up anyways because I don't want it to look like a
little tower
herniated crab when it's laying down.
When it's laying down. It looks like this building in New York City. I forgot which building it is, but I was looking at the building. I was like, that reminds me of the PlayStation. It's probably just as big.
Some people are saying too. Do you see how is it Quanticus pulled in that picture from oh my gosh, Black Panther?
Oh yeah.
It looks like he's like, whoa. He's like, somebody needs to do some talking. Like, that looks a lot like something else I've seen before.
Yeah.
Was there anything else really Xbox that you knew that happened this week? I mean,
It wasn't a whole lot.
The GameStop stuff, right? We can talk a little bit about that.
That's a pretty interesting thing. So I hit you up about that. Yeah. So Microsoft, basically what they did is they made a deal with GameStop to basically keep GameStop alive, because GameStop has been hurting for a while. They've closed tons of stores. They've laid off lots of employees, a bunch of employees go. Well, obviously, if they close the stores, they let employees go, right? They're actually headquartered here in the Metroplex where I am. I had friends that worked for them. I got offered a job to be creative director there, and I turned it down. My friend said that was a good decision. Not slamming. It's just like, business is business. But what Microsoft has decided to do is they're like, okay, we're going to make a bundle. We're going to make an Xbox Series X bundle. You sell it when GameStop sells this bundle. I guess all the Xboxes come with a code or an ID, obviously, right?
Yeah.
When you go and you sign into Xbox Live and you put your account in there, every game you buy on that Xbox and from the game store, GameStop will get a cut of the sales.
Ooh.
Obviously it's only what they sell. It's only the Xboxes they sell. But we talked about this. We were like, now they have. What other retailers are? Let's excluding department stores like Target and all that stuff.
Yeah, Walmart and stuff. Yeah.
Right.
EB Games, but EB Games is owned by
GameStop.
Yep.
Same company, right? So what other? I can't even think of. I've seen some one-offs, but I've never and not even really many. But what other company is there? So now they have the major video game retailer in their pocket, basically. So that's just another way for them to reach new customers and sell their devices, which doesn't look like PlayStation has anything like that. Blockbuster Video, Tweedledub. Oh wait, nope.
This was the weird part, right? So when I think about GameStop, I pre-ordered that PlayStation, right? From them, the PS5 from them,
right?
Because I was just there at the right time, whatever. And I was like, I thought about it. I was like, they're like, do you want to do a 2-year warranty? I'm like, are they going to be open in 2 years? I was like, that's super me to say, but that was really within my head. I was sitting there, I was like,
I would have been like, no.
I was like, I don't even know.
Yeah, there may be a taco place here in 2 years.
But yeah, 5 makes a good number. He says that's a good deal for GameStop. They're making money for digital because now that's what everybody wants. PlayStation especially. They're like, here's a $100 cheaper console. Guess what? No disc drive.
And he points out remember that story I told you? He says they're making money from digital, which is what they're losing sales to. And remember what I told you about when I went into GameStop? And there was I had gone in
your turn off story for GameStop.
Yeah, and there was this grandmother and her son there, and he had his Nintendo Switch in his hand, like he was walking around playing it. And the guy there was telling them not to buy online games, trying to talk them out of buying. And he was straight up lying to them. And I was like, man, why are you straight up lying to them? So I went out to my car and I left. And they were walking to their car, and I pulled up beside them, and I was like, look, I have a Switch. I buy online games all the time. You're going to be fine. Don't listen to what he says. And they were like, thank you. But that was my turn off from GameStop.
We can't all be heroes.
Yeah.
We can all do those. We can all make those kind of moves, guys. Okay.
Yeah. It's just that was it for me. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a maybe he wasn't lying. Maybe he's just like a super conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, and he really thinks it.
Nintendo's gonna close down and you're gonna lose access to
You're
all
gonna
your
lose
games.
all
man.
your games. You're gonna be gone, bro.
I like how instantly we both go to like hippie.
Yeah.
Start talking about conspiracy theorists and we're like, and hippies. Anyways, not saying hippies are conspiracy theorists. We're just having a good time with it. Sorry.
Man selling Tweedledum man selling games wearing a foil hat. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So
They're coming, man. They're coming to take your games, man.
Yeah.
I know they're digital, but they're coming for them. You're like, what?
But I mean, there's other companies that have gotten to the selling digital games like Amazon or Twitch and all that. So all they had to do was do the same thing. You know, they could have made a deal a long time ago and sold like GameStop cards or something that you could spend in the Xbox store, or the PlayStation store. You know.
Well, and GameStop was way more into doing with this deal, not just because of like they're gonna lose everything anyways, but like PlayStation doesn't let them sell.
Exactly.
PlayStation doesn't sell third-party digital games anymore.
Right. Exactly.
Except for there's like one place that they do it now. Who is it? Is it Amazon still?
Possibly.
They have a deal with somebody, but they don't sell. Like GameStop can't sell them.
Right. Yeah. I mean, they needed something, but GameStop needed something. They needed something, and it wasn't going to happen internally because
they did hire what's his name, Reggie. I can't remember his last name. The old dude from Xbox.
Yeah.
They did hire him.
They, this in the current climate that we're in, this pandemic and everything, it just makes things just so much difficult for everybody anyway. So this is I mean, they're probably like, yeah, we'll
Microsoft.
Yeah, GameStop, like, whatever, man. We'll do whatever.
Can we pay you for this?
Yeah. Oh, wait, you're gonna pay us? What? Wow. Okay.
Wait, and I want to say there's probably a double, like, there's another side of this too. I want to say they're probably going to try to sell Microsoft items more than just Xbox.
Oh, of course.
Because they're shutting down all the Microsoft stores, right?
Yeah, they are. They're more than likely.
I think there's only 3 open in the world now.
Wow.
Like New York, there's one in New York, one in like, is it Australia? And then one in like UK.
Wow, I didn't realize they had shut all of them down.
Yeah, they were like, we don't need them anymore. Because they weren't making really much money there. Like, they were trying to do the Apple idea, right? Where, like,
right.
This cool
they
Apple
tried. So I used to go, there's a mall here that I like to go to. And I used to go and I would take pictures. I would walk by the Apple store and then walk by the Microsoft store and compare how many people were in each one. Yeah. And it was a significant difference. Huh? The Microsoft was usually a ghost town, and which is when I started streaming. I went to Microsoft, was going to work out some deals with them to stream in store, but it never worked out.
Huh, yep. Every time I ever went in there was because we did they were doing like a lot of like tournaments and stuff because they were trying to make themselves become relevant.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Relevant. Mm-hmm. And so we went to we had a mixer meetup there, like an Arizona mixer meetup. It was kind of cool.
Oh, really?
I met a lot of people. I was like, I didn't know you were from here. Oh, you. Like me and Bobo drove down there one day, went to it, and that was fun, but.
Yeah, nice.
Kind of like, I never went back because I live far away from that store. I couldn't drive there for that stuff, but. Yeah. Tweedledum says digital. That's your. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the Microsoft stores actually has ramifications for Microsoft warranty coverage. Well, I mean, I feel like you can just send everything, right? I mean, I know you could just take. I heard stories of people like, oh, my Xbox broke, and they just took their Xbox into the store and they gave them another one.
Yeah.
Like, here, go home. But, I'm trying to think. Anything else Xbox we want to talk about this week?
Huh? I think I'm good.
Yeah. Phil Spencer said, we're years away from the resolution becoming a standard in video games. Hey, bro, I bought a tablet.
Oh, yeah, you told me that.
So I can play what's it called now?
Yeah, XCOD?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Tried it yesterday. I was playing Descenders on my tablet. I was like, whoa.
Did it work? Was it good?
It was okay.
It was okay?
I was playing like all the way across the house, though.
Oh, okay.
I returned that other tablet. It didn't have very good like my Wi-Fi adapter on my PC costs more than that tablet costs. So it's like I was like, yeah, I think it's probably just not good. And so this one actually got really good deal because of Prime Days. For those Prime Days, I bought like a Samsung Galaxy A8.
Yeah, those are good tablets.
Yeah, I got it for it was like $75.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like,
jeez.
and normally like it was like 180 for the normal. I was like, cool, I'll buy it.
Wow.
I buy that. I buy a toy for myself. Guess what about my wife? A vacuum.
That's funny.
When your dongle costs more than the device it's connected to.
Yeah, right.
That's pretty much what it was. I was like, it isn't gonna work.
That's crazy.
I actually bought my wife a dope vacuum though, dude. $320 vacuum I got for $150. It was one of those Dyson those little mobile ones that they have.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, she loves it. She uses it all the time now. I'm like, I told you wanted it. It's like, you didn't know you needed it until you got it, and then you realize, man, I needed this. Yeah, Dyson. Yeah.
Yes, I got a Dyson.
So let's talk about the game we played this week. So
Doom Eternal. And
here we go.
Yeah.
I got everybody talking about vacuums now.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, we played Doom Eternal this week. It's still pretty new. It's just Xbox was like, hey, we bought Bethesda. Check this out. We're gonna throw it on Game Pass. Everybody's like, oh, this is cool, man.
I was pretty excited about it. But at the same time, I was like, I'm probably just going to play it for a little bit and then...
It's funny because we were like opposites, right?
Yeah.
So you weren't excited for it. I was really excited for it. I got in and I did not like it.
Yeah.
It felt the aim was all over the place. I was like, where the heck, dude?
Yeah.
I was like, I need a mouse and keyboard for this. I'm whipping around. Start whipping around too fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was... I think it's because we're so used to playing other different games, first person. Doom is supposed to be frantic and kind of scary, and you know what I mean? You're fighting like these demons and these monsters from the occult, and so I think that I kind of got it, but I thought I was gonna get in. So let me play it enough that at least I could talk about it, and then I was like, okay, because I think it was one time we were on and I was in a party with you guys. Yeah. And I said I was going to get off of it. And then 30 minutes later, you go, what are you doing? I was like, I'm still playing. He's like, I thought you were going to get off. I'm like, no. I ended up really liking the game way more than I thought I was going to. And I just like kept wanting to play it and play it and play it.
Dang.
Yeah, I liked it. I like it a lot, actually.
Your best Doom session was with a trackball.
Oh, back in the day, yeah. Yeah, I really liked it. I thought the graphics are great. I think the monsters and the creatures are really cool. I like the collectibles, like going through each level and getting all the collectibles and finding all the secret things. It's not just collectibles. Like you get toys. They're like little toy figures.
Yeah.
So you find some of the toy figures, and then you find like certain things like. It does. There's Tweedledub. He just asked if they're in the chat. He's asked if it was platform puzzle heavy. There is a part where I'm having trouble right now that is kind of a platformer. It's the platform part, but once I get past that, I'll be fine. It hasn't been throughout most of the game. It's just this one part. But I like that you can find the collectible items, like the little toys, which actually look really cool. They're like toys of creatures in the game. Then there's the whole like kind of like the data book where as you run into things it fills that up. They're finding all the shields, extra shields and things in the map. I like that. There's secrets, and then once you beat the level you can go back and play it and get the secrets if you didn't find them. I like that too.
Yeah.
Yep,
I feel them.
Oh, that's what happened, Tweedledub. I love the hidden room passages of the old version, but the platforming stuff was, it was pretty, but that's what it was. It had some hidden rooms and passages and stuff like that, which is really cool. I liked it. I like it, man. I like it. I'm gonna keep playing it. Actually,
really?
I really liked it. I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna try and beat it. Yeah.
I didn't love it. I'm sorry. I tried.
Yeah, I know. You were like,
It felt fun, but I didn't enjoy having to use a shotgun for everything.
Oh yeah.
I was like, give me something else. Give me a pistol.
But then like the guns start to evolve though. Then you start to get like the plasma rifle and an auto rifle and all kinds of other things. You could switch it up. There's a sniper in there sometimes. Like that's the one thing that confused me. It's like it rotates the weapons automatically based on when you run out of ammo, which is actually cool. I don't think there is a reload at all. I'm gonna try it. There was no. I don't think I ever reloaded the whole time. I kept trying to reload and I ended up doing something else because the button layout's different.
Pull out your saw.
Yeah, I was like, that's what it was. I kept like, that's another thing is the saw. Like if you get up close and you do the saw, like the melee, the enemies drop like health and all kinds of things. So there's just so many things that make it. I think that keeps the game going. You know, like just go and. Which is something I'm not used to. I'm used to like doing the grind of Destiny 2 and or any other game for that matter. And I liked it, man. I did. I liked it. Check this out.
Halo 7. Okay, so after Infinite, they go back to Earth, and everything's fine, and then hell comes in, and all the demons come to Earth, and they're trying to take over. Master Chief says, "We need to call some backup." And he calls Doom Guy. And that's your co-op game.
You think so? Wait, there is no there is co-op in this, isn't there?
No, I'm just saying like Halo co-op, like the 4-player co-op.
Yeah, that would be cool though. That would be kind of cool.
Shit get crazy, dude. Energy swords, dude. Oh.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool though.
Imagine taking like using the sword and like doing like finishers with the energy sword.
Remember if you targeted right the energy sword, you basically lunged like a mile away and took him out with one.
But like slow motions, you cutting into him like.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh man,
that's another thing. That's right. The animation of when you do the. There's a finisher or the I forget what it's called. I forget what they call them. It's not called a finisher. It's called something else. But that animation is pretty cool though.
I can't remember what focus kills or something like that.
Yes,
what up, pancakes?
And they're different. Even though it might be the same enemy, they have different animations for even the same enemies. Like just just like they have different finishers. But yeah, it was cool. Sure. I liked it, man. I'm gonna finish it. I just thought it was fun. It was crazy. It was manic. It was just like. You know, the graphics were really good, though. The graphics were really good.
Dude, how many games are you working on right now, dude? Because you still got Nier Automata you're working on.
I know. I keep playing a little bit of that at a time. And then last night we did. Last night we had Mario Kart. But Mario Kart's one of those things like you're done. Now it's just playing with everybody. But we had Mario Kart stream competition last night live on stream. Yeah. But I don't know. I just like jumping around in games to keep it fresh. You know, Destiny 2 is always going to be my main, but I try to break it up every once in a while. I still play Forza Horizon 4 every week. And I've been looking for new stuff to play too. I downloaded some other. I downloaded.
We saw that tweet of them. Nier Automata has like eight endings.
Yeah. Wait, what was the? What were the? There was something I downloaded last week that I haven't started. I downloaded Forza 7. Because it's on Game Pass, so I think I'm going to start that. That's basically like a career. So
yeah,
just remember Gran Turismo. Like if anybody played Gran Turismo, that's like literally a career.
Dude, I missed that. I played one of my first racing games. I mean, we did like PGR right back in the days. Probably got the racing and stuff like that. But like I got into I think I got hard into Forza. Like it was like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
On like OG Xbox.
Yeah, I was.
Like, oh man, it was fun. I was like, hey, level up this car. Like
the game,
get some more money, man.
The game that I used to play like crazy on Xbox 360 was Project Gotham Racing.
Dude, get the kudos, dude. Oh.
Yes. Project Gotham Racing was my game, man. Plus, they had that special thing where you could like go back and watch your race again, and then switch the camera around. So if you did a cool jump, you could pause it, take a photo of it, and it would upload it. This was back like 2000, like still in not even the 2000 past. And then you could go to the site, pull down your screenshot and make it like, I don't know, make it your background on your computer or something like that. But yeah,
Sure, I'm still here.
Midnight. Oh, I remember Midnight Dub. Yeah, the Midnight Club. Midnight Club. Yeah.
Remember Split Second?
Split Second is still is the jam. I wish they'd bring that game back. Like Split Second.
That was Disney Interactive, correct?
I think so. Was it? I think so. I think we talked about that game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's how we met.
I know we talked about Halo. We're supposed to be talking about Doom, but did you already see this?
Yeah, it is Disney Interactive.
Can you see the stream right now?
I'm looking at it now.
The thing bad, dude. It's so.
Oh yeah, I saw you when you got that.
Oh, I just dropped the ammo on the ground. Oh no.
Yeah.
Look, it came with. It's got a magazine, dude. Like, oh man.
Yeah, I saw when you got that. That is pretty cool. Oh yeah, the bikes Tweedledub. Yeah, that was a great game, man. That was a great game.
Oh, sorry for the people that are listening to the podcast. I pulled out my
his
assault rifle.
Was that Nerf that makes it?
Nerf.
Yeah,
it's a Nerf one.
It's a Nerf gun. That's cool. That is cool. Like the modeling of it and everything looks really good.
It's big, dude. I didn't think it was gonna be. I thought they were gonna make it like a little bit smaller. I was like, nope. It's a big boy.
Yeah. I noticed that. I think I saw when you showed it on stream another time. I was like, dang, that thing's actually pretty big.
Man, we are way off subject.
That's okay. It's entertaining.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
The gun fell over. I was like, So we said graphics. Amazing.
I thought the graphics were amazing. I think the gameplay is amazing. I think the game is amazing. Story I like the story. The story is there, man. You know, it's crazy dark, and you kind of run into some other characters. You're like, wait, what's going on with these two? What is this about? You know, I liked it. Yeah.
Oh, what was the other ones? Well, I can't even
replayability.
Replayability.
It's replay
because
because
and play it after you beat it.
I don't know if I would after I collected everything, but I would go back and play it to collect everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'd say great replayability. I wouldn't say amazing, but overall, I give it amazing.
If what's weird to me about that game is because I'm using a controller, I feel like the aim assist was like barely existed in that game, and I think that's why I'm sliding all over the place.
It's not. I mean, I was really having. I don't know. I haven't played it enough. Five asks in chat, is there a horde mode? I haven't tried that.
Pretty sure there's multiplayer for that.
Yeah. So I've just been playing the single campaign and having a blast with it.
Same that I was doing.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Maybe.
Let's talk to Disney and see if we can get them to make a Split Second 2.
Dude, it was such a good game. I don't know why
It's a great game. I'll tweet to them. They'll get back to me.
They will. I will. Like, hey, this is DJ Love. What do you want to play next week?
I don't know. What is there? What's out there?
There's a bunch of new ones they just put out. I want to call them smaller titles. That's not right. Sorry, some stuff. What was I looking for? Oh, Xbox Game Pass. Huh? Let's look what came out this week. Why am I? Just go to Twitter. Twitter's way easier to go through.
Yeah.
Because they just give us a whole little image of everything.
It's true. By the way, have you heard about, I think I asked you about this, but have you heard about Glimish.tv?
You told me something about it the other day.
So apparently there's a website up for a possible new streaming platform. And I don't know why, but I get this weird feeling that it's old Mixer people.
It might be.
When you look at the logo, it looks like a logo almost exactly like a logo that somebody showed me a long time ago. I'm not going to say who, but.
Okay, so you got, this is what we got. We got Katana Zero, Supraland, Scourgebringer, Cricket 19. Ooh, no, I'm just kidding. Also, Tales of Vesperia.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me look. Let's see.
They all look kind of pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen I'm torn between Katana Zero and Tales of Vesperia.
Tales of Vesperia. I don't know. I looked at Tales of Vesperia today. I'm not sure I'd play that. What about let's try Katana Zero. What is it? Is it like? First of all, it has Katana in the name, so that right there is enough for me.
Well, you gotta go crazy if it's Katana Zero.
Yeah. Let's try that.
Website.
Action adventure.
What the heck is this website? Oh, it's a platformer.
Oh, it's a platformer? Boo. I'll try it though.
Kind of cool. It's got like all kinds of different abilities.
I'll try
It's
it.
very bloody. Holy cow.
That's what they're saying. They're saying there's a lot of blood in it.
It is just blood everywhere. Oh my gosh. You hit the dude and it looked like you threw a smoke bomb when you hit them. There's so much blood in the line going where you hit him.
Oh my gosh.
Ha.
Yeah, Tales of Vesperia's role playing. It's not really up my alley, but I need to expand though. I do need to expand my gameplay and try new things.
Game Pass. You can do whatever you want. On
That's
Game
true.
Pass. It's wild.
You know what? Also, we need to do again.
Play some MMOs.
Well, no, that's not what I was going to say. That's what you need to do. We need to get a group together and play Vermintide 2 again because that was fun.
Dude, that was a good time, man. I want to see some max level people get in there.
Yeah, that was fun, man. I really did like that.
It's just like, you're like, this is fun.
Yeah, it's just like all of us, like, just in there,
Oh, or we could play Brutal Legend.
Oh, yeah, I never played that. I remember the game, but I never played it.
The Jack Black game?
Yeah, I never played it. I remember it.
I mean, we can still play whatever you want, but I don't care. Tim Schafer did Brutal Legend.
Should we? I don't know. Should we try this? Tales of Vesperia?
Dude, you tell me whatever you want, but we got 3 games that are in the cooker right now. Then Brutal Legend, Tales of Vesperia, Katana Zero.
Brutal Legend, Tales of Vesperia, Katana Zero. All right, I'm gonna split it in half. I'm gonna split it halfway. Let's do Katana because it's in the middle, alphabetically.
Okay. 5 says no to Tales.
Okay, got it. Yeah, because I don't really want to play it anyway.
Have you played Katana Zero?
I vote for the gory one. Tweedledum votes for the gory one. Tails is a grind. Fair. Thanks. That's all you need to say.
Katana Zero it is. All
yeah,
right.
Katana Zero. All right.
That was easy. It wasn't that easy.
No.
Yogomi, what do you got planned this week?
This week, today I'm about to do a drum stream, and it's going to be the last time that I play on this drum set that I'm playing on, because tomorrow...
He's going to have a funeral if you guys are interested.
Tomorrow, my new electronic drum set arrives. It is a very, very nice one, top-of-the-line drum set from this company, Elise's. And it arrives tomorrow. I'm so excited. I've been talking about getting this drum set for a while now, and it finally is going to arrive tomorrow. So today I'm going to do a drum stream, and then tomorrow I'm going to do a drum set assembly stream. Tuesday, I don't know if I mentioned this on the podcast, but every Tuesday now is guitars and beats. So every Tuesday we get together and I play, just start out playing guitars, usually start out with some blues, and then we work our way to some rock and heavy metal. It's 2 halves. That's the first half. The last half is I have chosen an a cappella from an 80s pop song, right? Nobody in chat knows what it is. So I start writing the music live, right? And I've already put the vocals into my DAW, my music production software. I've already put the vocals are already in there, but even I don't know what the music is. I literally write the music live and new, right? So then once I get enough of it going, everybody tries to guess what the artist is or what they think it's going to be. So once I get enough music in there, I turn on the vocals and let it sing over the beat, and everybody's like, "Whoa!" So, and what I've decided is that I'm gonna do about 8 of these, and then put out a free album for people to download of these remixes of these 80s songs. So, yeah. So that's what we do Tuesdays. Wednesday's game night. Thursday we do DJ sets and that, and just working, man. Thinking up some new content. We got a new Yogomi Show Me coming up on Halloween for it's all horror movies, so that's going to be fun. We're gonna have a whole community discussion about horror movies, 30 question horror movie thing. So that's going to be fun.
It sounds like a mix of the game Hangman and Name That Tune.
Kinda Tweedledum.
Okay.
But it's fun, and it's always a lot of fun. Yeah. So I've already got the song picked out for this week. Nobody knows what it is. but I also haven't written the music for it yet. So again, I do that live, so it'll be fun. I'm excited. I'm excited.
This week's gonna be. I'm gonna be busy with work, right? Obviously, but I think I'm gonna hit up a lot of MMOs this week.
Nice. Yeah, you've been talking about MMOs for a while, man. Just do it.
We played Guild Wars.
No hint. 5.
We played Guild Wars 2. It's very old feeling. But then we played.
Yeah, I watched you play that last night. I was like, how old is this game? How old is that game?
10 years old.
Oh, okay.
It's 8. Was it 8 years old? I think it's 8 years old. When we played Guild Wars 2 last night, it was. It's fun. It's just. It was back.
Dude, that came out in 2005, dude.
Oh, just kidding.
Oh, Guild Wars 2.
Yeah, Guild Wars 2, not 1.
Yeah, you were playing Guild Wars 2?
Yeah.
Okay, that came out in 2017. Oh, no. Path of Fire came out in 2017.
I'm like, no, the new expansion, I think.
Yeah, that's the expansion. Okay, yeah. Okay.
But I think tonight we're going to go try Black Desert again.
We played 8 years.
On Xbox. Black Desert Online. That's on Game Pass. So
are you going to stream it?
Probably.
Okay, because I want to watch that. And
then I think Tuesday night, we're going to play ESO.
Nice.
ESO.
There you go, Nick. You're really going to get back to these MMOs, huh?
Well, I got to find one that I want to, got to stick to. Yeah. I got to have people stick to it with me, because if I don't have people playing with me, then I'm just like, this gets old fast.
Yeah.
And right now, I love Destiny, and I just get really, really bored with doing the same things over and over.
That's fair. That's totally fair. Right now, my thing I want to do in Destiny is just get all the triumphs done for the Festival of the Lost at this point.
Yeah,
that's really all I care about.
That does not excite me.
I'm halfway done. Mine is just getting the chests at the end of the Haunted Forest. I just need to get 45 of them, and then I'm done with all of the triumphs for there. I still got to get that one weapon too from the moon, but I need some help for somebody to help me get that. But
which one's the moon? The map?
It's that one weapon that you get on the moon. I forget the name of it. But once I get that. That's the last weapon I need. I'll have another title that I didn't realize I did not realize that that's how close I was to that title. Was just getting that last weapon, and it's an exotic. What's it called? Yeah, I might hit Doof up.
Doof for psychotics. They both go pretty hard on those things.
Yeah, they do. It's called. Wait. It's called machine gun. Well, it's a machine gun, but it shoots like solid one.
I can't remember what it's called anymore.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of it. I don't know, but yeah, I got to get that, and that's it. That's really all I care about. There's a bunch of stuff that I know I'm going to miss out on because when the reset comes and those things get vaulted, I know I'm just coming. Yeah, I'm gonna miss out on it. But I'll just have to accept it. You know, I'm okay with it.
Sweet. Well, you guys, Patreon. My bad. I was like, man, right there. I was like, let's go. But your guys got to do stuff. I got to do stuff. Everybody's got to do stuff. It's still a day. We are still adults.
Yes, but Xenophage is what it's called.
We want to give you guys a real quick, shout out to our Patreon supporters. I'm just going to do both at the same time. Go JD, Cheesehead, Queso Cabeza, I got you. Pyrotics 5, your boy Wiggles, Miss B, I'm Nuts for Butts, and R56 Koopa.
Nice.
I just realized that I did not do the drawing for September.
Oh, that controller's on its way to you, by the way.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I got to send the other controller out too.
There you go.
It's sitting right. You can't see it. I think you can see the corner of the box right there on the corner of my screen. Right there. The controller box. It's on top of the fridge. It's just kind of sitting there.
Gotcha.
But
yeah,
barely. Do that drawing and send it. I'll probably send it when I send the other controller after I sign the one, and we get it to Nuts.
Yeah.
But if you guys don't know too, the giveaway for what's it called? The giveaway for this month, so October, November, and December are going to be combined. So at the end of the year, we're going to be giving away an Xbox Series S. So if you need one, if you don't need one, it's still an Xbox Series S. So
That's true.
That you didn't have to pay for the whole full price. So
That's true.
So I decided to take a break until I see what's over. Might reinstall to see what's up. You do what you gotta do. But you guys, thank you guys so much for being here. Once you check out our socials, go check out the YouTube, go check out everything else. And we love your faces, and we will see you all next time.
See you guys.
I was waiting.